So you want to train for wellness, but you want to stay natural. I don't blame you. Today, I'm going to give you guys 3 tips to tell you how you can be a wellness competitor naturally, and also the most important things that you need to focus on if you want to be a natural wellness competitor. I'm Ryan Milton from Team FFLEX, and today we're going to deep dive into what you need to do as a natural wellness competitor. What you guys got to understand is everybody's concerned in this sport about the fact that they can't compete in wellness naturally, right? Everybody says no, you have to take steroids. Everybody's taking steroids. All the best wellness competitors take steroids. I have to take steroids. Well, the truth is, you guys, you do not need to take steroids as a wellness competitor. You just really need to optimize your lifestyle and how you are training. And we're going to talk all about that today. If you guys like what we're doing on this channel, the content we're putting out, we got a lot more coming. So make sure you're subscribed. Give us a thumbs up. It helps me a ton. You guys, I appreciate it so much. So the problem here is, you guys, people dive into wanting to compete in wellness and they think they have to take steroids to do it, right? And yes, there are always going to be those competitors that choose this path. They want to go down that path, but it is absolutely not required by you or anybody really to compete in wellness and be successful as a wellness competitor. On Team FFLEX, you guys know that we coach naturally, and we've coached many successful wellness competitors, very successful competitors, winning shows, doing all that. We even have wellness pros on the team, natural, okay? So it is possible to do. What you really have to understand is you got to optimize these 3 things if you want to train as a wellness competitor. 1 is your training frequency, okay? You have to really know where the balance is of getting the maximal result, how much can you train without going over the top and overtraining, okay? You also don't want to be training too little, because then you're not going to get the results. Wellness, when I'm talking about wellness, it's a lower body dominant version of, bikini in some ways, where we want to be really focused on the upper body and the lower body, but the lower body has to be asymmetrical, okay? It has to be a lot more dominant here, bigger glutes, bigger quads, bigger hamstrings, bigger overall lower body. So to build this muscle, it's going to require a lot of training, okay? A lot of weights, a lot of different sets, a lot of volumes, a lot of different exercises, but you don't want to get to the point where you're overdoing it. I've seen a lot of wellness competitors say, or people thinking that to train for wellness that they have to train glutes every single day, or they should be training glutes every single day. They go to the gym, hit glutes every single day. If you're doing that as a natural athlete especially, it's definitely not going to be advantageous to you, because you're not getting what the next most important thing is, which is recovery. But we're going to get there in just a second, okay? Don't want to jump ahead too far. With the training, optimally what I've seen, if you're out here trying to train for wellness as a natural athlete, we're talking about 2 to 3 days lower body, and we want to have a day of rest between these, okay? So a lot of times when I'm training wellness competitors, I'm putting them on a 3-day split for lower body, where we're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever other days, but, we got that day of rest between. And also we're focusing specifically on different parts of the lower body. We're not training every single muscle at the same time, even though everything's going to get a little bit of work. The emphasis of what we're training and what session does change. So maybe it's a quads and a glute workout, or it's a hamstring and a glute workout, or it's just a quad day, a glute day, a hamstring day. It all depends on the athlete, but we're talking about that frequency being somewhere between 2 to 3, and you really got to do this individually for each person to see where those results go. All right, you guys, tip number 2 that you got to focus on as a natural wellness competitor is your recovery. We talked about the training frequency and splitting that up right. You got to make sure you're recovering optimally. All right, you're not building muscle in the gym, you guys. I don't care what influencer, what shit you read on the internet. You're not building any muscle in the gym. What you do in the gym with weight training and everything else is you're tearing down, you're breaking down muscle tissue. The only way that muscle ever grows is when it recovers, okay? So this is why, like I said, women trying to train glutes every day, get a wellness physique, or legs in general, it's not going to work. You're never allowing for that recovery variable. You want to make sure you're able to recover if you want to actually make hypertrophy happen, build more muscle. Basically, the competitors that can train most optimally are going to be the ones that train with the highest intensity and then recover with the highest intensity, right? You want to have these both be balanced in the spot where you're going to get the best of both worlds. So you want to make sure you're getting, adequate sleep, adequate time outside the gym. If you're stressed out, reduce your stress. It's crazy to even say that as a variable, right? But it is. Anything that's going to lead to better recovery. You know, you could do cryotherapy. Some people like to do ice baths and weird shit like that. Whatever you want to do for recovery that's going to help you aid in recovery, it's going to help your progress when it comes to building that muscle. And recovery probably is, honestly, when it comes to building muscle, the next most important variable after the training program. Tip number 3 as a natural wellness competitor to get that physique is to make sure you're in the right caloric range, okay? There's going to be 2 options, okay? Well, really 3, I guess. 3 options. 1, surplus, okay? When your calories are up, this is when you're going to build muscle. This is the only time you're going to build muscle as a natural wellness competitor. Your calories got to be in a surplus. This allows the body to recover, actually add that muscle growth. So you need to know where your maintenance calories are and add some up if you want to start building muscle. Now, you could be in a maintenance zone where you just are maintaining your physique. You don't want to build any muscle. You want nothing to change. That's going to be just hitting the same calorie intake over and over every single day. No ups, no downs. If you want to burn body fat, okay, you got to bring the calories down. They got to be in a deficit if you expect to burn body fat. All of these variables come to play when we're talking about training as a natural athlete more than if you were not a natural athlete, okay? A lot of people taking performance-enhancing drugs, steroids, whatever, they can get away with doing less recovery, okay? They can train more frequently because steroids will help them recover. They can have worse, other experiences outside the gym as far as rest and recovery variables overall. And they can also get away with doing, less good on their diets in some ways because they have a lot of assistance. As a natural athlete, your goal becomes optimizing your entire lifestyle around that goal. Training at the right frequency, recovering very well, focused on, your nutrition outside the gym and every other variable that plays into how you're going to get the best results naturally. And again, you guys, I want to re-echo this for you. You have to understand that you do not need to take performance-enhancing drugs, steroids, anything else, SARMs, any of this garbage shit out there to be a wellness competitor. You can absolutely do it naturally, successfully, even into the pro leagues, okay? So this is a true fact. We're doing this on Team FFLEX. We do it all the time. If you guys want to see some workouts, some examples of how to train, some ways that we break our splits up for all these things that we just talked about as a natural competitor, go to the website, teamfflex.com. You can check that out. It's a free trial. Put your email in. You're going to get access to the same type of coaching we do for our wellness athletes. Same type of everything that we do for them, that they pay for, that we put them on stage with, we can show you, and that's a free experience. So I strongly encourage you to do that. Otherwise, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think wellness competitors, they have to be on steroids to compete? Or do you think they can do it naturally? Comment below. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Share if you got time. Coach Ry is out.